What's up, everybody? Welcome to the night's episode of Texas Shark Radio. I am your host, Lukey Smith, and Ty Smith is here, but he is on the beach fishing in Matagorda. A couple of them that are on tonight are fishing in Matagorda, so they may have problems with receptions dropping in and out. So we'll be patient with them. But tonight we have we're going to talk about the Real Hustler results. They had a really good tournament this weekend. Had a good turnout. Some great fish were caught. We're going to talk about the catch of the week. Eric Snyder and Nick Fuller, guys who caught it, are here on the show to talk about it. It is a rare catch. It's an odd catch. And then we're going to talk about an event that I helped put on and host, which is the which is the Neches River Big Life Catfish Tournament that's coming up April 5th and 6th. That has some good giveaways we thought you guys might be interested in. So there he is. Hey, Ty.
What's up?
Service is not real good, but you guys hold tight. We'll jump right into it.
Welcome to the show, y'all. Enjoy.
I have got to take that out of there. I'm going to delete that part.
It's staying.
I think a picture of Alan would be better than that. What's up, Ty? How's the fishing? Y'all doing any good?
Nah.
No? Nothing?
Doing all right.
You got good service, enough service in your truck to do this? Oh, yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not. You probably have to get out of your truck.
Hold on.
Let him get out of his truck. Yeah, so Ty and them are down on Matagorda fishing, so he doesn't have good service. Nick, he's down on Matagorda. He keeps cutting in and out as well. But, yeah, that's it. So
Stop looking out the damn window.
get right into it. Yeah, you got way better service out there, Ty. All right, so this week's catch of the week is Team Shark at the Moon. Awesome catch they caught. Eric Snyder, Nick Fuller. Guys put in some work. One of their first trips of the year to catch this tiger shark. They're both here while they got service. We're going to go ahead and bring them on and talk about it. So let's get them on real quick and see what's up.
Lose reception. Yeah, before I lose reception again.
Yeah, because it's coming in and out fast. What's up, guys? This is Nick and Eric with Team Shark at the Moon. They are the guys who caught the tiger shark last week. And it is a great catch for this time of year. A lot of people, you know, that shark's been talked about a lot. Early tiger shark, not only any tiger shark, but it was a bigger tiger shark. It was a mature tiger shark. So we'll just let you guys talk about your catch, man. We're thrilled for y'all. We couldn't be more happy for y'all.
Man, I am just thrilled for Eric. I actually wasn't even there. I didn't even get to see the shark.
Oh, I thought you was there with him.
So we were on the beach. I went down to meet some customers and escort them down the beach, and they got stuck, and Eric caught the shark while we were getting customers unstuck.
Damn the luck.
Yeah. But that just means how awesome my team is that half of us weren't even there, and they were still able to successfully catch and release that tiger, man.
Yeah, and release it, but that's the great part right there. But yeah, was y'all able to get a tag in that? Did y'all tag that shark?
Yep, it was tagged.
Nice. So Eric, you've been fishing for several years now, and this is your premier catch. So I mean, you know, we couldn't be more happy for you, man. But you know, what do you think about that shark and the time of year that he's here? I mean, I know you've been fishing for several years, so you know, definitely an odd catch.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that was it. We were kind of confused when we seen its tail on what it could be.
Right. definitely not something you're used to seeing in surf in February. Upper coast of Texas is, 10 foot plus tiger shark.
Yeah.
But yeah, we couldn't be more happy for you guys for catching that. And Nick, is that the first time that your team's been catch of the week?
No, we've been catch of the week a few times. We were actually catch of the week at least once last year.
Nice. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought y'all.
we've never been catch of the week the second week of the rodeo, though.
Yeah, with that kind of fish too, that early.
Right, exactly. Man, I talked to the person in charge of the rodeo Facebook page, and I asked her what she thought, and she was like, dude, I was so shocked when I saw that submission from you guys.
Right. Yeah, I think the whole Texas shark fishing world was shocked at that fish being here. But those fish, they're very calculated creatures. So I mean, there's something here that she was after. Like,
And you know, I never thought them to be weather sensitive. Like, they don't care about temperature, but the water was super green, so it was definitely tiger conditions.
right. Yeah. Yeah, and then this time of year we have. I mean, our spring surf hasn't even kicked off with a bait run and stuff yet. So I mean,
Yeah.
what she could have been here hunting after or chasing that brought her here is it's almost impossible to tell without
Yeah.
looking at the gut, seeing what she is. And of course, we're not going to kill no shark just to see what she's eating
No.
on or what she's doing, but be interested in, to see if a couple more pop up early season like this. I would like to see one or two more caught.
Eric was reading that they like to hunt sandbars a lot, so she might have been hunting sandbars.
Yeah, and when do sandbars pup? I mean, I know they pup here because we catch little sandbar pups. So I mean, it's
I think in a
possible.
few weeks we've been catching a lot of pregnant sandbars today, actually.
Yeah, so I think they're getting ready to. So yeah, you probably got a good there. But yeah, I know your service is bad. We thank you guys for coming on. We knew it was going to be a little short clip with you guys because of your service and stuff. And Eric's actually back from the beach. They've been fishing Matagorda. Nick's still there now. Eric just got in. But guys, we appreciate y'all coming on. Great catch.
Thanks,
And we
man.
look forward to seeing
Thank
more
you.
from you guys this year because I know y'all are getting after it and it's going to be an exciting year for you guys. So thank you guys for coming on, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Eric, congratulations on your catch, buddy. It's a great catch, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll see you guys in the future.
Bye.
Yeah. So, I mean, just a great catch for Upper Coast. Cold water. Which that don't bother them too bad, but I've been shark fishing. This is my 15th year that I've been actually really shark fishing from towers and actually going at it. Now, I can't remember another shark that's been caught like that this early in the year. And of course, I believe they kayaked that out. So we can't say that it's because of the drones, because a lot of us talk, about how the drones are opening up and making us learn new things about different times of the year. Sometimes of the year that we wasn't able to always fish with the kayaks from back in the old days. The drones now are opening that up, but this is a kayak drop too. So that makes it a little bit, more special than it was with the drone. So, but anyway, that's that. And they had the Real Hustler tournament this weekend. They had a great turnout on it. Let me pull up there. So let me pull this up, the results real quick, guys. I don't have them pulled up. Let me get them pulled up real fast. 2 seconds. Maybe 2. All right, here we go. So the final payout with everybody that entered, and it's an on-site enter. They enter their on-site. So they had $8,430 with the entry fees that went between first and second place. That's pretty good. First place was Arnaldo Rosales. Second place was Jacob Saladander. It doesn't show their sizes here, but I think they have a post right here that does. Those guys won all kind of stuff. Here's a picture of them here, man. They're holding bags of money. and looks like they won some pretty good. They had a bunch of raffles and stuff too. So, let's see. That was Bobby Hall. Bobby said he lost some flags at the tournament. I don't know if you guys can see his flags there. If anybody picked up those flags or not, they belong to Captain Bobby Hall. So if y'all got his flags, maybe get his flags back to him. Everybody's comments. Let's see who's here. But yeah, they had a great tournament. If anybody here fished it, y'all let us know. I know the conditions were real bad. Bobby's here, Russell's here, Shane's here, Alan, Captain Bobby, Amanda, what's up? Fish Fest, Javier, Edgar, Travis Huckabee. The winner pulled in 2 hours. What do you say? 2 hours before the tournament. Dang, that's crazy. I heard he won it like the last few minutes of the tournament. So that is crazy. Roger, Johnny B, Anthony Scott, Nick, Dion, what's up? Paul, Joey, Edwin, 45 and 45 and a half was the fishes that fished the two first and second place fish. It's pretty close, and those are big drums. Those are some really, really good drums. So, but yeah, so Ty, like I said, Ty's on the beach. He's yeah, Joey, he did. Ty ditched out on me tonight, but like I said, he's in Matagorda. We all know that there's not a whole lot of stuff service in Matagorda, and Nick and them have caught a couple of fish today, and Ty has not. So y'all gonna have to pick on Ty. So, and Ty is here. It looks like. No, he's not even in the chat. So anyway, with Catch of the Week being covered, of course, we promoted the Real Hustlers event. We're glad they had a great turnout. Glad we could help them. Their sponsors showed up. They give away great stuff. I don't know how many rods. How many rods did y'all have fishing, Edgar? Edgar. Edwin, how many rods did y'all have fishing or entered? That's what he said. So Edwin is a tournament director for Real Hustlers tournaments. And so 45 and 45 and a half is the deals. Let's see if he gives how many rods they had. Oh, Nick said they've caught 6 in less than 24 hours on Gorda. Not bad. It's pretty good. But anyway, we'll move right on along. We have an event coming up in my area that I help put on. It is a catfish tournament. I know some of the TM shark guys, I know they have fished a couple of tournaments, so we thought it would be fitting for you guys to show y'all what's up. But do a catfish tournament. It's on the Neches River. This is our 4th one to host. The tournament director tonight could not be with me. I'm the official weight master for it, so I weigh in all the fish. But it's a tournament that's on the Neches River. It runs from Highway 7 to the Forks. I don't know if anybody's interested, in learning that, but we have a page and we give away a lot of money. I do actually have 2 guys here that help us host this tournament, and I'm going to go ahead and bring them on, and we'll just talk about it. I think they may know how much money we give away last year. We give away a boat last year. We do have a hole to give away this year, a Havoc hole. How you get entered in that Havoc hole giveaway is you have to enter as a team, and you have to fish the event. You can't just enter to win the boat. You have to be present at the drawing. And if you fish the event, your name automatically goes in the pot. We draw at the end. So it's a Havoc. I think it's a 1452 hole that we got. I think it's a basic painted hole. I don't know if it's one of their camouflage holes, but I'll get the information on that and update y'all. But it's coming up on April the 5th and 6th. It is a 24-hour tournament. So, but anyway, let's bring a couple of my hosts on here that help us, and we'll see what's up with them. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Ben, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's up? So,
Ricky,
what's up, Ronnie?
what's going on, buddy?
Not much. So, Ronnie is the voice of our tournament. He does all the announcing. He's pretty much the front man for it. David Holland Jr. is the tournament director. This is his creation, his mastermind, and we just help him run it. Ben is a stage man with me. He helps me weigh all the fish in. And how much money did we give? I think first place got what, $8,000 last year?
Yeah, I believe so.
Was 8,000?
They were pretty close to 8,000, but I think this year, 94 is not going to be the boundary. I think David moved it up. You have to
It's
confirm it
Highway
with him.
7.
Yeah. So,
I think it's Highway 7 to the Forks now at 255.
right.
So there's just a small section of the river. We have our weigh-in at the 59 Ice House out on 1818 and Junction 58. For you guys that are interested in maybe fishing it, it's a 3-man team, 1 boat, 24 hours. Biggest fish wins the pot. It's a 2-fish stringer. You got your big fish and then your second fish as your kicker. Last year, 54 pounds.
No,
Sean Cumberland.
40,
It was
42, I believe what it was.
no, it was in the 50s, I believe. I think it was 52 or 54.
Yeah,
What was it, Ronnie? You remember? I don't remember.
No, I don't remember. I thought it was 50 something.
I think 52 or 54 was the big fish last year. 47 or 46 was the one that Cade caught. The last year he won it. So all of our fish have been, our big fish have been between 40 and 50 pounds, and they've both been ops. We do have a big blue. You bring the big blue in, you have a pot for a big blue. So the biggest blue of the tournament also has its own pot.
How big was that blue last year? That was the biggest one we weighed in so far, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a record-setting blue. It was the biggest blue to ever been caught on the neches. I think he was 40. I think he was 44 or 46 pounds.
Right.
Big blue, giant blue.
But see, this year, the good thing about it is we'll have the certified scales.
Right.
And that'll help us out a whole lot.
And
I'm sorry about my voice, guys. I've had the flu and trying to get over that.
You're all good. But no, I'm picking the scales up this week and have them certified. So our scales this year will be certified. But I think last year we give away close to what, $30,000 altogether, 30 or 40
Every bit of
grand
it.
altogether. We have a kids tournament. We have a ladies division. We had probably 600 or 700 spectators there last year. We had 300 something men fishing it. We had 100 teams, 115 teams, I think. So we had over 300 men that were fishing it. So if you guys are interested in an event coming up that you can win some money, it's a fun event. It's a family event. You guys get. But it's an
endurance tournament, and you know that as well as I do.
Right.
I mean, you get into it, you got to work.
It is a very tough tournament. It's not an easy tournament to fish. These are all our sponsors. Our sponsors are local businesses and stuff. So if you're out of business that y'all are interested in sponsoring this, we're still taking sponsorships too, I think, for a couple more weeks. So, yeah, we just wanted to cover that. I know some of you guys do more than shark fishing, and this is a great event. It's $40,000 and a boat up for grabs. Now, the boat this year is just a hull. I'm correct about that, right?
I believe so far that's all I've heard.
Yeah,
it's going to be just a hull. I mean,
It's a new Havoc hull on a new. Then they come out with it. And I want to say it's a 1550 or 1552 hull that they've donated. So it's not and these Havoc boats, if you ain't familiar with the Havoc boats, they're awesome boats. They're a new boat. They're awesome. Y'all should check them out. But you don't have to win the tournament to win the boat. As long as you're entered and you fish the tournament and you're at the weigh-in, present at the drawing, you have to fish it, though. That's the deal. You have to fish the tournament. You can't just get an entry.
Yeah, you got to fish it.
You have to be on
and
the
you know as well as I you can tell if somebody's fished that tournament or not.
Yeah, absolutely. It's easy to tell because if you've been on that river fishing all night, you're going to look like a river rat. There ain't no doubt about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you are about wore out when we get up there and start weighing fish in.
Oh, man, after fishing all night? Oh, heck yeah. So the last year or two, I've learned. I go home. I let Brandon and JT, I let them have it. I'm like, I'm going home, get me some rest, guys. I'm not doing myself like that. And then Ronnie's usually.
Well, hey, Lukey, you know what the coolest part about this tournament? Go ahead.
No, you got the floor, Ronnie. Go ahead.
All right. The coolest part about this tournament is seeing how many people come out and get so excited about just looking at the fish and watching them weigh in. So it's exciting to come out and fish a tournament, but all the people that come from the community and stuff like that to come out there and just look at the fish brought in. I mean, it's exciting just to see what's going on. So you may want to go out there, you may want to fish, but even if you don't want to fish, come out and see the show that's going on.
Yeah, it's a pretty good production.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have the top 10
and
big fish in the tank.
Lukey typically drops a fish and it stabs him through his rubber boot.
Man, I tell you what, dude. That hurts.
He only did that. He only did that the first fish of the first tournament. He only did that the first fish of the first tournament.
It was the first year.
Out of the way.
And now I wear good boots. And
yes, sir.
I'll listen real quick on that deal because that hurt, man.
Yeah, and it was the very first fish weighed in.
Yeah. So what I was saying is we have a tank. We have a big tank set up on stage, and we put the top 10 biggest fish in that tank. It's on the stage. The kids can come up. They can look through it. We put pretty blue water in it. We keep the fish good and alive. We have never lost a big op or big blue in this tournament to handling. They bring them to the stage, weigh them in. We put them in tanks. We release them. Last year, we released the top 13 biggest fish of this deal right back into the river. So it's not a full-on kill tournament. Now, a lot of fish do get harvested for meat purposes during this tournament. But our biggest fish, if guys win money on them, we always try to put them back in the river. So we have and we have one that's tagged. So last year we tagged our first fish. We are working on an op tagging program. So we're raising money for that. We're kind of doing it like we tagged the sharks in Texas. We're trying to work out a program. We already got it approved by the game wardens in the state and all the departments that we need to go through. So the next step is raising funding and actually putting a tag on these big fish that are coming in. We're going to tag the top 10 biggest fish of the tournament, turn them back loose, start keeping some research on them. We know absolutely nothing about these fish. And they grow to gigantic sizes. I mean, 70, 80 pounds of catfish. It's a big fish.
Yeah, and it kind of amazes me. You can see any kind of research on a channel cat or a blue cat, but there's hardly any research ever done on a hop.
Yeah, there's been no program to see about where they go, their travel patterns, or we know that we know when the only thing we know about them is about we know the best time of year to catch them.
Exactly.
Basically, that's all we know about them. And so it's a fishery of its own that is unique to Texas because the Neches River runs from the Dam of Palestine. Basically, these fish can't get past Dam B. And then Dam B is a saltwater barrier, and it runs down to Sabine Lake and pours out in the Gulf and McFadden. So the Neches River is a part of the estuary system that's in our Gulf of Mexico. The water does run to the Gulf. But the fish from Dam B to Palestine, that's 276 miles of river, and we know absolutely nothing about what these ops are doing on this river. And they're cut off. They're in a big giant pond, so to speak. And so we need to we want to get that tagging program up and running and start researching these fish kind of like we do in our sharks. We tag a lot of sharks, and we're hoping that we can tag some ops on this river and try to start that program too. I know I'm a big shark fisherman, but I was raised on the Neches River. That's where my love of fishing coming from. So my heart will always be on part of the Neches River, man.
Oh yeah, brother. It's a different part of nature that a lot of people don't get to see. They don't realize that if you look at the boundaries we got to fish, it's more, there's very few places a person can put in. So it's a lot of untapped water, should I say, uncommercialized water.
Right.
You don't have a lot of boat ramps.
It's wild.
It's wild. Exactly. That's about probably the word I was looking for. It's about as wild as it's going to get anymore.
And you get down there in some of them places fishing on the Neches, you there by yourself. You better have your business together because you there by yourself. Ain't nobody coming to get you out of them woods. You be so deep, they won't even know where you at.
Exactly. Cell phone service is non-existent. You may walk out. It's going to take you a day or two, but you can walk out. But
Yeah, if you know where you're going.
if you know where you're going, it is probably one of the last in the far state of Texas, the last wild river left.
And I think it's deemed forever wild. Didn't they make it a? They deemed it that. I forget what it's deemed in Texas, but it will forever be wild. So
That would be nice. I would like to know my grandkids will be able to see kind of what I grew up and you grew up, Looky.
Oh
You
man,
know,
I
seeing,
cut my teeth on that river, man, for sure. So, but anyway, yeah. This tournament is coming up April 5th and 6th. It's coming. It's just a few weeks right away from us. Sign-ups. We cut the sign-ups off 3 days before. So you guys that want to get signed up and want to fish this event, it's a great event to fish. It's fun. It's tough. It's challenging. And I encourage some of y'all, come down and fish it. You got a little flat bottom boat or a river boat, and you got some trot line gear, try your hand at an $8,000 check in a new boat. I mean, you really ain't got nothing to lose but that. So,
you know, Lukey, it's the cool thing about this tournament is that anybody can win it. You know, knowledge of the neches and all that stuff and knowledge of what you're doing, that's all a bonus. But get down there, get on the river, experience what's going on. And, even if you don't win, the experience you have down there fishing, you can't replace it.
no.
You can't replace it. You'll get hooked. You'll get hooked. That river life. The river life is something that you'll never replace.
It's peaceful. It's just like being
you
at the
just
beach.
brought up a good point.
It's amazing.
I think you brought up a good point, and I think Luke will agree with me. It really ain't the knowledge of the river. It can be anybody's tournament because Lukey will tell you, I've caught good fish out of that river. Lukey's caught good fish out of that river, but it normally takes you 2 or 3 days to figure out what the fish are doing.
Yeah, and this is a 24-hour tournament.
Right, it's a 24-hour tournament. If you drop the hook
here's the deal.
Spot at the right time, then it's yours. So it's basically anybody's tournament.
That's right. It's true.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Lukey's proof that skill don't win the tournament.
You're right.
Because he's
I
never
ain't gonna
won.
say that. Now Lukey knocked me out last year by 2 ounces. So
I did, but
I still got a little bit of hard feelings towards that.
as good as a river fisherman as I am, I've only placed in the top 10 one time, and it was 8th
You
place.
knocked me out to do it.
I knocked you back to 9th.
Yep.
I took 8th, and that's the best I could do. And so there are some guys that fish this river, but you don't. It's like you said, if you got the good bait and you got the time and you put the time in down there and you put that bait in the water, anybody can win that $8,000 check just like that at any second.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody can win, and nobody loses because you can't trade in the experience you have down there on that river. You spend the night on the river fishing with your family. There's nothing like it. So even if you don't place those memories that you make. I mean, they're irreplaceable.
That's true.
You're right about that. Last year was probably the worst fishing I've had in a tournament. But we stayed at 59 River Bridge, and we had 7 or 8 teams coming up around the campfire, everybody cooking, everybody having fun. And that made the tournament for us.
Absolutely.
Whether we caught a fish to place or not, we had just a blast. The sportsmanship, everybody coming up, sitting around, telling stories. That to me makes the tournament.
Absolutely. The camaraderie alone is, it's great to win money. It's great to take that home and have that trophy saying I won the tournament. But the camaraderie and the relationships that you build with the people that get out there on the Neches River, I mean, that's there's no way to measure that.
Exactly.
The people of the Neches River, most of these guys are good old hardworking blue collar country boys. I mean, they're just good people. There's good people. That's all I can say about them is they're just good, down to earth, honest people. And of course, we have our outlaws. Now let's don't. We have our outlaws. The Neches River has always. That leads back to the Bonnie and Clyde days. See, Bonnie and Clyde used the Neches River back in the day, and that outlaw spirit has lived on the Neches River since then. So we do have an outlaw spirit. We do have outlaws that fish that river, but 99% of the people that are on that river are good, honest, hardworking people.
And even outlaws, man, you break down, they're probably going to be the first ones that pull up and help you.
So, Amanda,
without a doubt. You know,
Amanda said, how many women get signed up? So last year we had 2 women teams. Am I right? 3.
Yeah, I believe so.
We had 3 women's teams. There was 4 of them each. Three.
I don't remember. I'm trying to remember how many times I was yelled at and told that I was wrong. So that's how many women's teams we've had.
I kept her off the podcast.
Yeah, but the women have their own division. They have their own division. If the women, they have their own prize packages. They have it's their own set deal. If the women catch a big fish that is competable, we put it in with them. So the women can win the big fish, but they have their own division too, and it's great prizes. Hey, they got their own trophies. It's called Queen of the Neches. So they get a trophy. It's called Queens of the Neches. It's all printed out. We have a CNC shop here in town that prints all of our trophies and everything for us. So yeah, Amanda, if you can get a team together,
hey Ronnie,
and Jen,
yes,
I got a paint in your side.
You got a what?
I got the paint in your side right here.
Oh, do you?
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Luke.
Hi, Crystal. How are you? How many women's team did we have last year, Crystal?
I believe it was 3, maybe 4. It wasn't a whole lot. We don't have as much as the women, but hopefully we gather more.
Yeah, for sure. So, Amanda, if you can get a team together, I know Jen Nolan fishes. I haven't reached out to her about this. This is probably something she's interested in. I'm hoping that we do have a better women's division this year. We have it better set up for them this year. Last year, they were mixed in with the men. I think this year we got some stuff separate for them and the kids. So we have a kids fishing tournament. The kids are free to fish. Tournament, it's a hand fishing tournament. The kid that catches the biggest fish on hand, they have trophies, they have prizes, tackle boxes. We give away $400 or $500 to the first place kid, and vendors. If
this year different now, the kids do have to register.
Yes, they do have to register, but it's free for them to turn. It's free for them to fish.
Before it.
So kind of lost him, but before the kids do have to be
free for them to fish, but they do have to fill out a form.
Yes, and it's a pole tournament. It's a hand fishing tournament for them,
right?
And
kids do have to be signed up, and it is a pole. We had about rod and reel only.
I think we had about 20, 25 kids fished it last year, or 30.
It was, I don't remember how many kids we had fish. But what I do remember is like when we're up on the stage, Lukey, and we're talking, all those kids come up to the stage and they get up there and they get so excited. So, I don't remember how many were involved in the tournament itself, but I remember how many were up there just, excited and yelling and screaming every time they saw one of those fish come in. Like it was a big deal for those guys.
Well, them fish are bigger than them kids.
Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure the majority of those kids wanted to get in that deal that David had made for the fish. So
yeah, they definitely.
But no, it was exciting.
Me and Ben are definitely whooping kids off that tank. They want to run their arms down in there and touch the fish, and we don't allow it. They can look, but there's always kids around
all it takes is a extension cord and a couple wires running into that water, and they'll only touch them once.
That's right. That's right. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all coming on. we planned on having a short show tonight. I'm already at 30 minutes. I don't want to keep everybody. I know everybody's dealing with time change and school and work and stuff. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys coming on, and we're going to talk about this some more, and we will, I'll get together with you guys again. We appreciate y'all coming on, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank
y'all
you.
so much. Yeah, and I'm going to post some more stuff about this. I was going to say something else about that tournament. I forgot, but I will remember because we'll cover it again before the show. But anyway, thanks, guys. We appreciate y'all coming on.
All right.
So, yeah, that's a tournament that I helped put on. But, hey, so if you guys want to try your hand, we give away $40,000 a year, a boat. We have a bunch of big major sponsors, so you guys definitely get in on that. Next week, we have a giveaway. Our sponsor, we're giving away our monthly cup, Heavenly Creations by Kalo. We're going to be giving one of these away next week. We did change. You have like 4 or 5 logos to choose from, but we're giving away a cup next week. And so, yeah, that's it for this show. I hope I didn't miss anybody's comments. I think you guys are just chatting between yourselves, which is cool. What's up, William? But anyway, we're still taking sponsorships for this podcast. So if you guys sponsorship, we do have a sponsor lined up. We're going to start getting some hats and shirts for you guys. We're going to give away those. They're also going to be for sale. We're getting some flags and stuff made with our logos to rep. What's up, Sam? Glad you joined in, late bloomer. But anyway, that's it for this show, guys. Ty obviously having issues on the beach with the service. Hopefully they catch something. His wife's probably going to be gnawing on him pretty hard before too long. So, but anyway, this is Texas Shark Radio. I'm your host, Lukey Smith, and we will see you guys next week. Thanks, everyone, for your support. Thank you for tuning in.